The other question that I skipped was partnerships and business. What do you think? I think you gave me your answer earlier. You said,
yeah, you should just, here's what I'm going to suggest with partnerships is if that person was the sex that you're attracted to, would you marry them and be with them for the rest of your life? Or would you just cringe and have a heart attack thinking about that? And if the answer is the latter, don't do it. And most of the people that you think about partnering with, you could hire. If it's your vision, do not get partners unless the vision was co-created with somebody else. Contract relationships, pay people a percentage for performing a certain skill, and if they stop performing, then you don't need to pay them.
over.
Right?
Yeah.
They can still make money. They can still get benefit. You don't need partners to come in because what happens is if it's your vision, a partner that is misplaced can absolutely ruin it. And also, if you give too much power and control to certain people, they turn bad. And certain people don't, but there's an old saying, it says absolute power corrupts absolutely. Not necessarily true, but it can be true. Because when somebody can get something, this is a metaphor that I get, and this is true with partners. This is actually especially true if you're going to do something successful. If you have $1 million, right, in your house, let's say you just put it on your table and invite your 10 best friends in the world over. And then you say, guys, trust y'all. I got to take off. I'll be back in a month. Feel free to use the house. I know this money is here. I don't have time to put it away. But, I love all of you. And you just take off. Is that smart? That's mistreating your friends, right? Because what happens is that a person who is good, right, who is good will turn bad with something like that. Now, some people, they won't touch it. A certain amount of people, and then there's another percentage of people that'll be like, man, I'm really in debt, and I'll just pay it off and I'll pay them later. And that's how they'll justify the stealing. But there's a percent that will be thinking about how to kill the other 9.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? And so they say in accounting, they say that good accounting controls, right, they keep honest people honest. Right. And they prevent dishonest people from doing what they wanted to already. Right? And so don't put your family's future into somebody's hands that you wouldn't go into bed with and marry for the rest of your life. If you were single and you were attracted to them, they were the sex you're particularly attracted to, right? Don't do it. Do not do it. It is a mistake, and it has the potential to totally destroy you. And I've only known in my entire life, still 0 partnerships that have worked. None that have worked long-term, a lot that worked in the beginning. I know 0 that have worked long-term. I know some in business. You've got the Amway guys, Rich Boss, Jay Van Andel somehow worked it out. Right. But I know personally of absolutely 0.
That's just 0. Keep going.
Those are the numbers. 0 long-term, lifelong partners. And in Florida, in fact, there's laws that, there's so many examples of what happened to me, Ola, which I won't tell that story publicly. One day I may, but I don't think so. But what happened to me was just so wrong. And apparently it's a really common thing. And there's laws written to protect the person that actually loves the business, right? But the thing is that if you love your business, have people that do JVs and stuff. That's fine, right? Do a deal with them. That's fine. Do contract with them. That's fine.
Right.
Sell a product with them. They own a percent of that product. That's fine. Right. But don't make them part of your dream.
No indefinite partnership where
none.
It's got to be some kind of term on it.
No, you have contract relationships for a part of your business, right? That you can decide to not do business there.
Right.
Okay.
That's from experience, man. From experience. Now,
from experience and from friends. Who do you know who has a long-term partnership that's worked?
To be honest with you, I don't know any, and even including family. And that takes me to the next and last question. You have your brother William Wood, right? You have another brother that I know. What's his name? Aki, right? You're not in partnership. You never attempted to be in partnership with them.
Well, I sell products with my brother Will. But actually with Will, that is one of the examples that's different, that I absolutely do trust Will. And I would be in a partnership with Will. I'm not at the moment, but I sell products with him and absolutely will reward him a percentage of that, and will do business with him for the rest of my life if he wants to.
I saw that.
Yeah.
But you don't have
Will is like a guy like, hey, if I was like, you know, like if he was like a hot chick and not my brother or sister, and like, you know, I could be around him an unlimited amount of time, totally trust him.
Right.
Completely. Yeah.
You know,
that's the question you got to ask.
I was in partnership with my brother, you know, until 2014, you know, but he went back into the business of clinical research, which was his original area. I'm going to be his best man in September. He's getting married in just like 30 days from now. Yeah. So I thought maybe you would have some interesting twists to that. Like you said, you know, you mentioned something earlier. Money and living something with certain type of people can change them to something else entirely, like a total different animal, right? And I believe that, and I think it's not necessarily maybe that person or that person's soul that wants to do that. It's just the brain. The brain changes to something else entirely with that kind of exposure. And I don't want to.
I'll tell you what it is, and let's end here because I got to run and. But here.
Hey, my friend, did you like that video? I just need help from you. I just need help from you. Can you help me? It's just one click. Just click on that subscribe button right now. It should be under this video if you're on a mobile phone, or it should be towards your left if you're on a computer. Just click on the subscribe. It's just one click. Can you do me that favor? Actually, you will get notified every single time I release a valuable video like this. I will see you on the next one, and peace.